Lexi here with 2X. Now, a couple years ago, I started a company. It was my first real business, if you will, and I had the vision to create seven-figure business in the first year. And there's three key lessons that I wanted to share with you that are applicable no matter if you're starting out, no matter if you're at 6 figures trying to get to 7, no matter if you're at 7 figures trying to get to that $5 million machine that can thrive without you. These are three key essential business lessons that I learned, and I learned most of them the hard way. But the first one is to create an irresistible offer that fills a need in the marketplace. Now that's a mouthful, but if you have an offer that you come out with that's truly irresistible, that fills a gap in the marketplace, you're going to know it. Now I started this business, which was an agency. We were doing done-for-you book launches, and there was a major gap in the marketplace, and that's what I really started it for, because I was looking for this service and it wasn't out there. So if you have something that's truly differentiated and truly a need, you will know it. In our first month of business, in my first real business, we did 6 figures in sales. So we did 6 figures in net sales, and that really validated that, hey, we've got something here. We've really started to get traction with a very small audience with the right irresistible offer that was filling a need. So are you filling a need? Or are you just one of the many products that's out there in your niche? No, you've got to be differentiated. You've got to really make sure, again, that you're filling a gap. That's number one. Number two is then to then make sure that your business is scalable, that it's not built on you and your time. So I sold so much, we sold so much in the first month, we sold so much in the second month, and then I was like, oh crap, we got to fulfill on this. And the business was built around me. I had like 2 or 3 people on my team at the time. I had a virtual assistant in the Philippines, my buddy who was working for me, just kind of as a temporary position, and like a graphic designer or a web person that was part-time. So like it was a very small team, and we had so much to fulfill on at that point in time, and we didn't have any systems in place. We didn't have any structure in place. We didn't have the operations to really make sure that our fulfillment was scalable. So we had to then stop the sales, make sure that we really built that out, and with that, we did ultimately come up with a really dialed in step-by-step process that ultimately then didn't need me in the future. So I could be traveling around the world as my team was executing these great book launches. So number 2 lesson is to make sure that you make scalable fulfillment. And then the third lesson is to make sure that you make raving fans. So we did 0 marketing outside of 1 blog post. We didn't even have an email opt-in on our website. We didn't have no email funnel. We didn't do any social media. I didn't run any ads. We had 1 blog post, and we in fact took that blog post down because we didn't need it, because we were getting all of our business through word of mouth referrals because we were making raving fans. So if you fill a gap in the marketplace, you make for scalable, repeatable fulfillment, and you make raving fans, that is the formula for a crazy, crazy successful business. And raving fans are the key that drive everything else. A, they're easier and more fun to work with. They buy more from you. They stay with you longer. They give you ideas for next products and upsells. They send other people to you. They make for great marketing and sales success stories, right? It goes on and on and on and on, that one of the keys to a business is to create raving fans. So these are 3 essential lessons that I learned and stumbled into, and it was a grind of a year. I did not make 7 figures because we didn't make the business scalable, but then ultimately turned that into a 7-figure business, and then led from there to other 7-figure businesses as well, and learned that, you know what, there's a formula for this thing, and that formula is in my book, From 6 to 7 Figures, that breaks it down step by step for exactly what you need to focus on. So check that out, follow the process, get free from the weeds, make sure that you've got a truly differentiated offer, make sure that you're filling a gap in the marketplace, make sure that you're scalable, and make sure that your fulfillment is creating raving fans. And if you do that, you're ultimately going to have the business and life that you really started in business to begin with. So go make that happen. I'm here to guide you. My team is here to guide you step by step of the way, and start with the book, From 6 to 7 Figures. All right, check it out now. We're giving it away for free, and I look forward to having you apply these principles and start to take your business and life to the next level. Cheers.